Gandhi during freedom struggle. Mahatma Gandhi returned from South Africa January 1915. The British Indian government even being awarded the Kesar-i-Hind Gold Medal in 1915. Champaran Movement 1917. Gandhi's first great experiment in Satyagraha came in 1917 in Champaran, a district in Bihar. The peasantry on the indigo plantation in the district was excessively oppressed by the European planters. Having heard of Gandhi campaigns in South Africa, several peasants invited him to come and help them. Peasant movement in Kedah, Gujarat and workers movement in Ahmedabad, 1918. In 1918, Mahatma Gandhi intervened in a dispute between worker and mill owners of Ahmedabad. He advised the workers to go on strike and demand a 35% increase in wages. In 1918, coups fell in Kedah district in Gujarat, but government refused to remit land revenue and insisted on its full collection. Gandhiji supported the peasants and advised them to withhold payment of revenue till the demand for its remission was met. Rowlatt Satyagraha 1919. Along with other nationalists, Gandhiji was also endorsed by the Rowlatt Act. In February 1919, he founded the Satyagraha Sabha, whose members took a pledge to disobey the act and thus to court arrest and imprisonment. Jallianwala Bagh Massacre 1919. A large but unarmed crowd had gathered on 13 April 1919 at Amritsar in Punjab, in the Jallianwala Bagh, to protest against the arrest of their popular leader Dr. Saifuddin Kichlew and Dr. Satyapal. General Dyer, the military commander of Amritsar, in complete submission, then ordered his men to shoot into the trapped crowd with rifles and machine guns. Non-cooperation movement and Khilafat movement 1921. Khilafat movement was led by Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali and demanded the Turkish Sultanate or Caliphate retain control over the Muslim sacred places in the erstwhile Ottoman Empire. During the post-war World War period, there was growing resentment among Indians due to Jallianwala Bagh massacre. The Rowlatt Act and the treatment given out by the British Empire to the Turkish Caliphate, the Khilafat issue proved to be an opportunity for Gandhi to bring Hindu and Muslim together in fighting against the colossal colonial empire. Peasant movement in Bardoli, 1928. The Bardoli movement or Bardoli Satyagraha was a non-violent peasant protest against a substantial 22% increase in land revenue by the British government in 1928. Led by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the movement involves farmers in Bardoli in Gujarat refusing to pay unjust tax, leading to the belongings being confiscated. Purna Swaraj accepted as Congress goal at Lahore Congress, December 1929. The Indian National Congress formally accepted Purna Swaraj, complete independence, as its goal at the Lahore session in December 1929, which was presided over by Jawaharlal Nehru. This resolution passed on December 31, 1929, marked a significant shift from earlier goal of dominant status. The first Independence Day was then celebrated on January 26, 1930, to commemorate this declaration. The resolution paved way for the civil disobedience movement launched by Mahatma Gandhi in 1930. Civil disobedience movement begins Dandi March 1930. Civil disobedience movement was started by Mahatma Gandhi on 12 March 1930 against the salt tax imposed by the British. The Dandi March, also known as the Salt March or Salt Satyagraha, was a non-violent civil disobedience movement led by Mahatma Gandhi from March 12 to April 1930 in British India to protest the British South monopoly. Mahatma Gandhi with 78 followers began the march. Gandhi Irwin Peck March Second Roundtable Conference, December 1931. The Gandhi-Irwin Peck signed on March 5, 1931 was a political agreement between Mahatma Gandhi and Lord Irwin. The pact signifies a compromise, with Gandhi agreeing to suspend the movement in exchange for concessions such as release of political prisoners and the right to produce salt. Second Roundtable Conference, September 1931 to December 1931. After the failure of the first Roundtable Conference, the British recognized they needed the participation of Indian National Congress. On January 1931, Gandhi and other Congress leaders were freed from the prison. Government of India Act 1935. The Government of India Act 1935 was one of the most important legislative measures enacted by the British Parliament to govern British India. The Act marked a significant shift towards India's self-government. It proposed structure granted provincial autonomy and expanded the electoral base in response to growing demand for increased Indian participation in governance. Congress ministers resigned in 1939. The Congress minister resigned in October and November 1939 in protest against Viceroy Lord Linlithgow's action of declaring India to be belligerent in the Second World War without consulting the elected representatives of the Indian population. Quit India movement begins August 8, 1942. The Quit India movement began on August 8, 1942, launched by Mahatma Gandhi at the Bombay session of Indian National Congress. Demanding an immediate end to British rule, Gandhi delivered his famous "Do or Die" speech at Gowaliya Tank Maidan. Mahatma Gandhi visited Noakhali and other riot-torn areas to stop communal violence in 1946. In 1946, after communal riots broke out in Bihar, Calcutta, and Noakhali, Mahatma Gandhi started undertaking extensive tour in the riot-torn area to bring peace and communal harmony.